Welcome to another episode of SlickWorks construction channel. As you know, the shop's looking great. I just noticed something I wanted to point out in that with a few of the past episodes that I've recorded, in editing footage, I noticed that sometimes my sentences while I was talking would get cut off. So I'm hoping that during this episode that won't.
Warning.
So I'm back again, and this episode I'll be, oh, bad luck, here we go. Is that bad luck? Do you believe in that sort of stuff? I don't know. Do you reverse the bad luck if you go back through it backwards? Maybe I'm just being weird. So in this episode, I'm gonna be making the SlickWorks eyes that are gonna be glowing orange out from behind them. So I've got my sheets cut out here. I don't know if you can even see that. I'll flip the camera around so you can. So there's the eyes logo. Borrowed my brother's projector to get that as well as that. So that's like the full logo with the orange in the background and stuff. I'm gonna build 3 layers. So I'm gonna do one layer is just gonna be the white, the next one is gonna be the orange, and then the layer after that is gonna be the black eyes. So it'll give it some 3D to it, should really pop. And then of course it'll be mounted up on the wall up there with some orange LEDs glowing out behind it. Once I get that done, next up I should be making the speaker mounts for the north wall there too. So yeah, here we go. So I've got all my pieces cut out. They're right there. I'm gonna stack them up and show you guys what it looks like. So there we have it. I'll just zoom out a little bit. So that is the logo done. 3 different layers. Just gotta paint it and then install the LEDs and it'll be ready to mount up there. So I've got 3 coats of paint on that and that, just the white. This one here I only needed white around the outside because this one's gonna be covering it. So yeah, I'm gonna go in for dinner right now, but when I get back, I just gotta mask off where the whites of the eyes are, and then the whole thing's gonna get spray painted orange, and then that one back there is gonna be painted black. So I'm gonna try to get that one done today, so that it's ready to mount up on the wall whenever my fancy LED remote lights get here from Amazon. They're like 20 bucks or something like that. I think it's gonna be a huge showpiece for the shop, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'll be back after dinner. I love you.
I just realized we have a big problem here, friends. Look at that. That logo has totally fogged out. That's a problem.
So I worked late into the night last night. I called it quits. I wanted to give this another coat of paint because it was still kind of patchy, like the helicopter. So it's not patchy anymore. It's all solid, smooth black. So today I'm gonna screw it all together and see if my efforts have paid off. All right, well that's that. Yeah, 3 different layers, so it's got some nice depth to it. And those eyes are all done. Yeah, you can see they're just about 4 feet tall, maybe 6 feet wide. Yeah, that is gonna look awesome up there and backlit, so stay tuned for that. Just still waiting on those LEDs to come in. But for now, I'm not gonna wrap the episode because I'm gonna make the mounts for those speakers up there. Yet another grinder. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that it's not the first grinder I've been through. That one was less eventful when it died though. But anyways, got the whole shop swept and blown out. And yeah, got the workbench in place. Pretty soon I'll have those eyeballs up on the wall there. I was just waiting forever for stuff, you know, COVID delays. Yeah, light looks great up there. Switch works. I've got this mapped out, so my cabinet is gonna go right there. One of my cabinets anyways. And yeah, just waiting for that mud to cure so that I can paint this and then install my little aluminum cover under there so I can put the cabinet in place. So yeah, it's coming along. But for now, I gotta go and buy some tools. I think it's time. I need new tools. Like grinder worked and this piece of junk that doesn't work anymore, so time to get new ones. Alright, well I'm at KMS Tools. Saw this up on the wall when I was buying some tools. and I just had to have it. So that's going up in the shop. If you don't know Ed Roth, Ed Big Daddy Roth, he is just a huge inspiration to me. He's actually the first guy to ever put a graphic on a t-shirt. And now, I mean, you can't find a t-shirt without a graphic on it, right? So he actually started it out because during the car shows of the early 60s and stuff like that, guys were wearing white t-shirts, which at the time was basically underwear, and they wanted like their car clubs logos and stuff put on their shirts. So Ed Roth would actually airbrush that onto their shirts for them. So he's the first guy to ever put a graphic on a t-shirt, and he's also the first guy to ever hand form a fiberglass body for a hot rod, and the list just goes on and on. Actually, Rat Fink itself was an answer to Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse, because to Ed Roth, I mean, Mickey Mouse is super happy and lovey and ha-ha, you know. And so Ed Roth was like, that's not what life's like. Life's not like that, man. Life's not all happy and fun. So he made this this dirty, stinky, smelly rat as kind of like to go against Mickey Mouse. And kids just fell in love with Rat Fink and started coming up to Ed Roth at car shows and stuff, and they wanted to check out this stinky rat and Ed Roth's cool, you know, pinstripe and monster car designs and stuff like that. And so he just blew up that way. Oh, also, I don't know if you've seen photos of Ed Roth where he's in his like full tux with the tails and the top hat and stuff. That was because his agent actually said, because he was showing up to car shows in like, you know, mustard stained wife beaters and stuff like that, and he was actually sleeping underneath the table at car shows where he was promoting his art. He'd actually sleep under the table and then, you know, probably drink himself to sleep under the table actually. And so his agent said, like, man, you got to clean up your act. So that was kind of Ed Roth's rebellious way of cleaning up his act, was to just go totally all out with the, you know, the twisted mustache and the full suit and cane and the top hat and stuff like that. So yeah, just a short little Ed Roth history lesson for you guys. Okay, so I've got this sheet cut out. It's actually like 1/8 inch plate, like super heavy duty stuff. So that's gonna be mounted on the table for body filler work. And really like how that light looks over there. I think it looks awesome. Lights up the area nicely. Actually, I wonder what it'll look like at night. Let me just turn off the sun for a sec. No, wrong switch. That's better. Yeah, it looks good. All right, so I've got this plate installed. This is way heavier than it looks. So this is for my body filler mixing station. So I have a little mark on the wall right there. So that's where the cabinet's gonna go underneath the speaker once that speaker is finished off and painted. But yeah, so all my body filler cans are gonna be under here. My Duraglass, my medium body, my polyester glaze. Because they're the same size as household paint cans, I'm gonna put the paint cans, line them up here, and then stick a 2x4 on top just to make sure I have enough room, and then rest the cabinet on top of the 2x4. Oh, Elsie calls that the giant SlickWorks sticker. Current time, 1:35 in the morning, and this area of the shop is definitely starting to look like an area that you can do some work in. It's really starting to come together. Gotta clean up all this tools and stuff like that, but yeah, I got my cabinet mounted, my Borg Warner cabinet. If you don't know who Borg Warner is or what Borg Warner is, you should look it up, because automotive history. Well, I just went and picked up a welder from this old guy, and he said he bought the welder new in 1998. So I was 10 years old, and he was a younger man, and now he's old and very small. But yeah, he recently got a welder upgrade, and he was using that same welder for like 25 years, and so I bought it. He had good luck with that welder. He grew his business, so hey, hopefully that welder will carry that good luck on to 925 Chromeworks, and of course SlickWorks YouTube channel.
These are peas and apples, and what are these?
Booby.
What is it?
Booby.
You're what?
These are boobies.
Yeah?
These are what?
Boobies.
What are these?
Boobies.
Do you like them?
What are
Yeah, I like the boobies.
Me too.
I like everything.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the build of the giant SlickWorks sticker. Stay tuned. Next episode, I'm going to be running airlines throughout the entire shop, and I think you guys are really going to get a kick out of what's inside that cabinet right there. So, as always, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Appreciate the watch. Would appreciate a like. Would appreciate a sub. Have a great night, guys. Take care. We got our two little taxiway controllers here at Abbotsford International Airport. Oh my.